Chelsea won't do anything special to prepare for Real Madrid Champions League clash. Chelsea will not do anything special to prepare for their Champions League quarter-final clash with Real Madrid on Wednesday evening, manager Thomas Tuchel has said. The two sides faced off in the semi-final of the same competition last season, as Tuchel's boys got the better of their Spanish opponents. This season, however, Los Blancos are back and hope to get revenge on the European champions, as The Athletic reports. As quoted by the Irish Examiner, Tuchel revealed his side don't need to do anything special to prepare for Real Madrid, despite having lost 4-1 to Brentford in the Premier League this weekend. A win is always most helpful when preparing for the next match, so now it is a bit harder because we have to digest a big loss, and one we didn't see coming. We will find a way to digest it and prepare for Real Madrid, but we don't need to do anything special, do crazy stuff or give crazy speeches. We need to rely on the things that we have built throughout the season, rely on our routines, and refocus on them. It does not matter if the opponent is a big name or not. There are only tough matches out there for us in the final weeks of the season, and that is good news. Thomas Tuchel analyses what fantastic N'Golo Kante brings to Chelsea team. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel took the time to analyse what N'Golo Kante brings to his side's team, labelling the French midfielder as fantastic. The 31-year-old joined the Blues from Leicester City back in 2016, immediately after their majorly impressive title-winning season that saw Kante named in the PFA Team of the Year. In his 6 seasons so far with the European champions, Kante has gone on to make a total of 250 appearances, in which he has registered 13 goals and 15 assists. Speaking to Chelsea's official Fifth Stand app, Tuchel highlighted the importance of his French midfield in his Champions League winning side of last year. No, absolutely not. It's 250 times, pure joy to watch him. Pure joy and luck to be his coach. He's a fantastic guy, fantastic player. So unique, and I don't know anybody who does not love him. Even friends, family and friends from friends who support other teams, they all love N'Golo Kante. If it's like this, there is a reason. Despite being undoubtedly one of his side's best players in recent years, Kante is getting older, and as it happens, Chelsea have been linked with a number of younger midfielders in his same position. The likes of Declan Rice and Aurélien Tchouameni have been on Chelsea's radar for a while now. Recent reports suggest that Carlo Ancelotti's Real Madrid are keeping a close eye on Kante as he potentially nears a Blues exit. Tammy Abraham hints at potential future Chelsea return but insists he is focused on Roma for now. Roma striker Tammy Abraham has hinted at a potential return to Chelsea at some point in the future, despite insisting he is focused on his career in the Serie A for now. The 24-year-old played an integral role in the West London side under Frank Lampard during the 2019-20 season, but with the arrival of Timo Werner and Kai Havertz in the following season, he struggled to retain his first-team place. After registering 30 goals across a total of 82 appearances, Abraham left London in the summer of 2021 to join former Blues manager Jose Mourinho at Roma. In a recent interview, Abraham hinted at a potential return to Chelsea despite insisting he is happy for the moment in Italy. It's all over the place at the moment, he told the Mail Online. Who knows what the future holds? Of course, I grew up in England and I'm a London boy, so maybe one day I will be back in the Premier League to make noise there. But, for me right now, it's about focusing in Rome. It's about focusing on doing the best I can, and hopefully I can win these guys a trophy, which they haven't won in many years. In a total of 41 appearances this season, Abraham has registered 23 goals so far, including 15 in Serie A. Reports emerged recently that a buyback clause will become active in 2023, and as per La Gazzetta dello Sport, Roma would have to consult the West London side if they wanted to sell Abraham before the buy-back clause activates next year. He's a lion, Thomas Tuchel praises Chelsea centre-back Thiago Silva. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has praised his star centre-back Thiago Silva, labelling him a lion in a recent interview. The Brazil international arrived at Stamford Bridge back in the summer of 2020, after an 8-year-long spell at Paris Saint-Germain, where he spent 2 years under the tutelage of Tuchel. Since arriving in West London, the 37-year-old has won the Champions League, the Super Cup and the Club World Cup, as well as reaching an FA Cup and Carabao Cup final. Speaking to the official Chelsea website, Thomas Tuchel praises Chelsea centre-back Thiago Silva. I like that he pushed himself to the limit with this step from Paris, where he had everything, where he was the captain, into the uncertainty, into this adventure of the toughest league in the world. It shows that even if he's a calm guy, he's a lion inside. Benjamin Button. Thiago Button of football. I know how much effort he puts in to stay fit, how much effort he puts in off the pitch at home, taking care of his recovery, his sleep, his nutrition. This is simply outstanding, and only because of that it's possible. Thomas Tuchel hints at Kai Havertz's role as Chelsea prepare to face Real Madrid. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has hinted at Kai Havertz's role in his side's upcoming Champions League quarter-final against Real Madrid on Wednesday evening. This time round, Chelsea will be going into the tie off the back of a 4-1 thrashing by West London rivals Brentford on Saturday afternoon. Speaking to Nizar Kinsella, Blues manager Thomas Tuchel highlighted Havertz's importance in his side's recent clash with Brentford, hinting at his role on Wednesday night. I felt he was our strongest player. I think he worked like an animal and was very dangerous. I am very happy with his performance in particular. Kai Havertz has proven pivotal in Chelsea's number 9 role in recent weeks, with £97.5 million striker Romelu Lukaku has failed to start the previous 5 Premier League matches. The 22-year-old has been so useful for his side. He was nominated, alongside Trevoh Chalobah, for Premier League Player of the Month for March. In his last 4 matches, at centre-forward, Havertz has scored 4 goals and registered 1 assist, playing 90 minutes in every one of them. Against Real Madrid's defence, Havertz will undoubtedly be called upon as the Blues look to expose Los Blancos' side, which have seen better days. John Terry delivers verdict on West Ham midfielder Declan Rice amid Chelsea links. Former Chelsea star John Terry has delivered his verdict on West Ham midfielder and ex-Blues product Declan Rice, amid rumours that the 23-year-old may return to Stamford Bridge. Rice left Chelsea's youth academy at the age of 14 and has been linked for a number of years now with a potential future return to the club. With the youngster gathering interest from a few clubs, recent reports suggest that Rice may prefer a return to Chelsea than the likes of Manchester United. In a recent interview, John Terry, who has remained in contact with Rice since he left Stamford Bridge, offered his verdict on the 23-year-old star. "I'm going to get in trouble here for what I say," he told Astro Supersport, as quoted by Metro. "You know what? Declan obviously loves Chelsea. I think everyone knows that. I think the rejection he had from Chelsea has really helped his career actually. What he's done at West Ham is pretty much incredible. We saw in the FA Cup, against Kidderminster Harriers in February, when he came on and scored, and again grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. I think from Dec's side of things, I think he's given everything to West Ham. And for me, looking from the outside, unless West Ham go and make a big statement in the summer and go and spend £100 million plus and say, we want to keep Dec and we want to bring in top players like you, then I think he's got a decision to make. I think if West Ham go and spend huge amounts of money, bring in top players, then I think it's difficult for him to walk away."
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.